everyone. So I'm back and it's still Sunday and counting down the time until I have to go back to work tomorrow, which is good, but you know what? Then it's closer to my 4 days off. So we are going to do something I've been thinking about for a little bit since I got the Jessie James Beads Magical Mystery Bead Box, and I've been wanting to use this chain. So we are going to make a necklace, but we are going to dismantle this beautiful Fleetwood Mac chain, and I have a reason why, and I'll show you. I hope it works. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do today, and I just want to make a really fun, pretty necklace that will go with pretty much anything, because there's pinks and greens and blues and whites and silver and gold. It's going to be just a nice big conglomeration of beauty. So let's go ahead and turn this around and we'll get started. Okay, everyone, so this is what I have in front of me. We have what I have remaining of the Festival Bead Mix. We have the Fleetwood Mac Sunflower Chain. I have some pieces. These little pink things are from the Jimi Hendrix Specialty Bead Mix. These are from the Queen Silver Metal Bead Strand, and we have some of the bead caps that came in both sets, and then we have the Janis Joplin beaded chain. So this is going to be a two-stranded necklace, and if you don't get the bead box, I mean, it's okay. You don't need it. You can find other big, chunky, pretty chain like these, or you can even use big links, because that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm taking this apart to have links, okay? So my plan is to make this a two-strand necklace. We're going to be using this big, chunky chain that I'm going to take apart. We're also going to be using this really thin chain just to layer in, and it's going to be just the way it is. Like, we don't want this to have anything on it. We just want a simple chain to layer in with something big and chunky. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using all these beads in between different pieces on here, and we are also using, just down in the front, some bead stringing wire to hang our flowers from, and to hang like some little drops from them. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So with that being said, let's start taking this apart. So the nice thing is you don't need to cut it. It'll come apart pretty simple. And we'll try to save the integrity of these jump rings because we're going to want to use them. So I'll take a couple pieces apart, and I'll stop filming so that you know, you don't have to watch this whole process of me taking it apart. I'm just basically want to get the flowers off of each one of these links. And then if we have any flowers left over, we can make a pair of earrings out of them. So this can be a time-consuming process doing something like this, but this is also how you can harvest jewelry. So if you happen to go to like a yard sale and you see that somebody has a bunch of costume jewelry, even maybe some that is vintage, you know, buy it. Take it home, clean it up, take it apart, and you will be able to use a lot of those pieces. I'm going to be doing a video soon about, well, one, my son wants me to, he has this stretchy cord beaded, like wood beaded bracelet that he brought to me, and he would like me to restring it and maybe jazz it up a little bit for him. So we will do that too on another video. I told him, I said, toss it on my desk and we'll take care of it. So I want to do that for him. So today was super special. So after I did some videos this morning, I got ready. My son has been growing out his hair for quite a while, and long curly hair, just gorgeous hair. And he decided, since with his new job, he wanted to get it cut. So he asked me if I would take him to get his hair cut. And then we said that we'd go to Kohl's and find him some clothes that are more appropriate for him to wear to his new job. So we went and got his haircut. We were both starving, so we sat down and had lunch together. You know, we just went to a sandwich place called McAllister's, which is actually pretty good. They make pretty good sandwiches. And we got to sit and talk, and just him and I have some time together. And you know what? It was so nice because, so for the longest time, like before I met my husband, I was divorced for quite a while, and my daughter was already off in college, so it was just me and Will. And we did everything together, and he was my little mandate every time we went somewhere. He was right alongside of me. We went to the grocery store together. We would go out to dinner together. We did everything together. And I missed being able to have that time with him. And I guess I didn't realize like how bad I missed it until today. I mean, we didn't spend long together. We just did a couple hours. But I mean, it was so nice. And parents of kids who their children don't like to open up because they don't want to bother you with things because that's how they feel that they are being, even though you tell them time and time again, you can come to me with anything, always. Nothing will ever make me look at you different or not love you. They still are just, they don't want to open up. They'd rather keep it to themselves. And if they're struggling emotionally, sons are especially. Daughters, I don't know. I think my daughter opens up pretty well to me, but William is not much of an open upper. But he did today, and you know what? It felt really good. And of course, I'm not going to say what we talked about because that's between me and him. But it felt amazing, and I'm happy for him because he's like, new clothes, new haircut, new job. He's like, I feel like it's starting to all work out. And, God shows us that, things happen. I mean, sometimes you have to wait for it, and it's not going to come to you right away. But eventually it works out, and it may not be the exact thing that you were looking for, but it's close and it brings you peace. So, if you look close enough at your life, you can see many, many times where he intervened and maybe didn't give you exactly what you wanted, but you were content with what he gave you and grateful for what he gave you. And that's what I think my son is experiencing today. So it's really nice. I told you I wasn't going to keep you on for this whole part, but now I'm down to the last one. So we will keep you on for the whole part. So what we're going to be doing is using these links with some beads in between to create a different chain. And then what we are also doing is using some of these flowers to make like a really pretty like statement look at the bottom of that chain. Whoops. And so this is just one thing that, I'm here to tell you, even if it's like something that's put together and it's meant to be used in one way, you don't always have to use it that way. You can use it however you like. All right, so my thing that I'm imagining is having my stringing wire, all right, and having these kind of like spread out here. Thinking probably 5, and we'll save 2 for earrings. And then in between, I feel like we need probably, I wonder if we should do the metal in between. Like do that metal flower. Maybe do the square one. Or maybe we just do all the metal flowers. Okay, so that way when it goes through the chain, it's going like this. And then for this middle one, I'm gonna sneeze, you guys, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So for this middle one, maybe we can hang this little flower here. Just hang that one on there. And then for the other ones, we can just hang these little drops. And I might be able to get them right on the jump rings that are on here already. So why don't we put this part together, and then we will try to do the rest of it. So I'm just going to find my opening again for this jump ring. Let's pop it open. Close that up. See, that fits on there really nice. Do the same thing with this one. It's so funny, ever since I saw that necklace, I'm like, I want to take it apart. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's thought that. I want to take it apart. You know, it's like, it's such a shame that I would want to take it apart because it's so beautiful just the way it is, that, you know, it's not necessary to take apart, just add stuff to it. But I just thought it would be so cool to take it apart and turn it into something different. I have some inexpensive bracelets that I bought through Shein, and I like them, but when I bought them, I saw them as opportunity to do something cool with. So I have that as a plan to make something pretty with it. So we'll do another taking apart video, but this will be jewelry that's already like 100% complete. All right, so then I wonder how that's gonna hang. Is that gonna hang okay? It might not. If not, then we'll take it off and put the little pink thing on it. So we just got done eating dinner. I spent the afternoon watching a movie with Shane, and we watched a movie, and I, you know, tried really hard to not fall asleep during the movie, because that's what I do. I fall asleep during movies, and then every time I go to watch something, Shane's like, "We watched that, remember?" And I'm like, "Nope." It's because usually once a movie gets turned on, I'm like out like light. You know, and here it is. I get up so early in the morning, so there's no wonder why I'm like napping on the couch. All right, there we go. Cute. That's gonna be really cute. I don't know how this will work out. I feel like it's very tipsy. Oh, I think it'll be okay. All right, so let me get my stringing wire. We don't need a super huge piece, but we do need it big enough to crimp it. So let me get that stuff here. All right. Crimp tubes, I need 2 of those. I placed a huge order on Amazon for my beadalon. Like, I ordered some wire and my crimp tubes, and I found they did 1,300 pieces of the number 2 beadalon crimp tubes for $13. I'm like, oh, well, that's good. I can't get it right away, but when it gets here, it'll be fantastic. All right, so let's put that on. Oh, that didn't work out. What am I doing here? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. One moment. All right, here we go. There. Well, I hope you guys have all had a great weekend this weekend. Did I do that backwards? Oh, are these different? Oh my gosh, I did it backwards, didn't I? It's okay, we can just flip it around. I'm like, wait a minute, are these all different? Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't be making jewelry right now. Maybe I should be just like napping on the couch. Okay, now the only thing we need on this end is something that's going, oh, did I put those on backwards? No, okay. We need something that's going to be like a nice little end for this. I feel like I need more in between there. You know what, I'm gonna dig in my stash real quick. Okay, so I went digging through my stash and I found these little like mini, tiny mint green or aqua, whatever it is, barrel beads. And I thought, oh, well that will be perfect. Plus you can fit the jump ring over top of them. So that jump ring will kind of ride on that. And then we can put our flowers on. And then let's do, and then it'll be enough of a space in between to hang these to where they're not going to be like bumping into each other. I think I got these from Beadbox Bargains a while back. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% on that. I think this necklace will end up being cute. Like you can wear it with like a blouse and like a denim jacket or something. I think it'd be really fun. Really fun to wear. Let's do 2 over here on this side. Oh yeah, I like that so much better. And I do think that this flower may end up being an issue, so we might change that out. It was worth a shot though. So let's do 2 more of these little beads. Okay, hang our little flower. 2 more of those little beads. This flower. And 2 beads. This flower, and then 2 more beads, and then we'll end this little chain. And maybe we'll save some of these little cute little beads out just so that we have them if we need them, like to fill in the blanks somewhere. But yeah, I think that flower is going to be an issue. Let's just go ahead and take that right off as soon as we're done putting this together. All right, so I'm going to toss these in here so I don't knock them off the table. Oh look, these have little spots where you can glue in like a little rhinestone. Huh, maybe I'll have to pause it and go through my rhinestones and see what I like and glue those in there. I just noticed that. I have a huge amount of rhinestones that I never ever use, and I really need to start looking for opportunity to use them, and I think this would be a good opportunity because those are like the perfect little holes. So we got that crimped, and we're going to be able to close it because we're going to probably put this on like a little beaded link. Actually, let's see. I know I had some little infinities that were just by themselves. Let's undo that and let's put one of these links in here. Just like that, just so it looks like it's actually part of the necklace. Okay, so that's not going to work out. All right, so we're going to pull that little crimp bead up there. And crimp that. 2 strands will not fit through these little teeny tiny beads I put on there. It's way too small inside there. So let's just go ahead and take our little tail and we'll trim that right off. There we go. Okay, so we got that, and now we can just do a little gravity magic here and do this side too. One little freaking bug in here, I'm telling you, driving me crazy. All right. And we'll just put that through and just get that up there where it belongs. And let's just shorten that strand. Okay, and then we can crimp this one. There we go. And let's get rid of our little tail. Perfect. All right, I am not digging the way that flower's looking, so let's change that real quick. Sure we'll find something to use those little flowers on. But for now, this is what we're hanging, a little disc. All right, so that looks cute. Move that off to the side here. All right, so we have that part. We can move it up here. Now, let's see, we can see what we have for links. So we have a bunch of these. Looks like we could probably do 3 for each side. And all I'm wanting to do is take a bead, put it on an eye pin, and link it. All right, so we have these green, let's see, we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 beads so far. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Let's take these 2. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these on some eye pins and make our links. Oh, those are head pins, Jody. Eye pins. There we go. I had some like just falling out at me. That's a head pin. Okay. I'm going to try to use some of my shorter ones that I have because they're only going through one bead, so I don't really need to have super long ones. And I think we will use some of these in here as well. Like for this one, I feel like it might go, oh, it doesn't sit too bad, I guess. But let's just see. At least to put them in with these little painted on beads. Now I just had that through there. There we go. All right, so let's take this one and we're going to just fold over the top part of our wire there. Cut that off and make a little link. Just like so. Okay, let's do another one. The reason why I put this one in upside down, if you put too much pressure on these little skinny part of the drop beads, sometimes you can crack them. So if they look like they might crack easy, I will flip it upside down so I'm doing my pushing on the fat part. All right, let's do this one. We're going for bold here. We'll do a couple more on camera. I'll do this blue one and a green one, and then I will go off camera and do the rest of the links, and then we'll come back and put that together. All right, I will be right back, you guys. I'm gonna put make the rest of these into links, and then we'll start putting it together. Okay, we're gonna start putting these together. So I'm not sure if it'll hang directly on here, but let's give it a try. So let's start with this green one here. If not, we can always use jump rings. I wanted to get away from using the jump rings, but if it doesn't work out because that's too thick, then it's fine. Let's just see. No, I think it'll be just fine. Yeah, that works. All right, cool. Okay, so we're gonna do both sides exactly the same. So we have this green one here, and then let's maybe do this one. Be careful if you're using little beads, like I think these are little shell beads, little crystals and little shell beads. Even some little gemstones will crack if you like smash them with your pliers. So just be really careful if you're getting really close to them. Okay, that's cute. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really cute. Okay, and then we'll take this side, and then we're gonna hook it to another bead. So let's do this green one. Actually, no, we're gonna save that green one for last. Let's do this green one. Just like that. And then we can hook that green one on here. Just make sure it's closed all the way. Then let's do the blue. And then we can do the white. Just like so. And then we can hook the white onto here. Oh, this is gonna turn out really, really adorable. And then the very last one at the top will be the green one. Get in there. You gotta talk to them sometimes. Okay, so here is one side. Looks very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this and I will do the other side off camera. Okay, I got both sides done. So let's put it on this part of our chain and see if we need to add anything to this to make it any longer. I don't think we're going to need to. I think it's going to be long enough just the way it is. Oh, I almost ruined that one. There we go. Whoa, I keep wanting to make a mess. All right, I'm gonna put this on my neck and see how I like it. Okay, that's gonna be a good length. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So now this is where we're going to add our turquoise strand. And I think we won't need to do anything with this either. I think it's gonna be perfect just the way it is. The length is good. It's just a little tiny bit, maybe a little bit tiny shorter. But I don't care if it's too like shorter really than this. I don't mind if it like kind of blends in with it because that's the look we're going for, right? So good deal, we're good there. So now what I need is I need a couple jump rings. Let's just grab 2 jump rings. And I need a clasp. And I have a silver clasp here. I want to use something nice and chunky. And then let's go ahead and open up this jump ring. And we're going to take it and we're going to attach it to both ends here. Just like that. And I think I might actually use another jump ring for the clasp because I kind of like these to be able to not interfere with clasping on the jewelry. Make sure it's nice and snug. And then let's jump ring this other side. Actually, let's put this one on right now so I don't forget to do it because otherwise I will forget to do it. It'll kind of keep it divided off, see what I mean? Like separated. So that's a good thing. All right. And like I said, if it gets like a little tangly on when you're wearing it, it's okay. It's gonna be like that. I just need one. When you do these double necklaces like that, unless you're using something up here to like a bar, but even still, if you use like a bar, it's going to eventually wrap around each other anyway. It's just the way it is. So let's put our little beaded chain on, and then our homemade beaded chain and our clasp. All right, and now we have our super fun necklace, our boho hippie style necklace. And look, I like this being like a double strand like that, just one that has a lot going on with it and one that doesn't. I think that's perfect. All right, so now with that, you know what, I should have did this part a little bit different. Let me fix this because I want my clasp in the middle of those two chains. Let me fix this jump ring because that will annoy me. You know, it's funny, there's some things that won't bother me, but it's something as tiny as this that will drive me absolutely insane because I know it's going, because it's not right. So let me undo that. Okay, let's just throw that over on the side here. And then put that on. And then there, now we're all set. There we go, that's much better. All right, so I'm just gonna lay this one aside and then let's go ahead and work on these earrings. So this is what we have. We definitely know that we want to use the little drops here. I wonder how this would be if I clipped it on an eye pin. That's just food for thought. And then let's do these white ones. I like that. We want to keep these kind of simple since our necklace has so much going on. So I'll need just 2 eye pins. Oh, you know what? You know what I want to do? I want these bead caps, these 2 little bead caps, because this will pull some of the other colors in. That's what I want to do with that. All right, so let's do our bead cap, then our little white bead, just like that. That looks cute. And then let's make our little simple loop. There we go. And then let's do the other one. Bead cap, bead, and simple loop. Okay, grab my, let's use these little lever packs. And let's just get everything hooked together. I wonder if I used these jump rings, if that'd be an issue. Let me see. Oh no, I think it'll be just fine. All right, so let me open up this jump ring. Okay, so let's open up our little earring thing there. Hook that onto our earring wire. And we have one. And I don't know if I'm going to want to put anything in here. I tell you what, as soon as I get this one done, I'll grab them real quick and we'll see. But, and then I really won't be able to try them on because I don't want them to get ruined. So maybe that will be something I'll add later. I don't know. We'll see. Make sure I'm hanging that on the right side of the ear wire. That's why I should always do my ear wire last. I don't know why I did it first this time. Okay, yeah. Oh, nope, I did not. All right. You know what? Let's just undo the ear wire for now. Take that off and just leave it off for a second until I'm done with the earring like I should have done before. All right. Let's go ahead and open up this jump ring. Here we go. All right, so now we have that, and now we can put on our ear wire. I almost did it again. I almost put it on backwards again. It's so easy to do with with ear wires. You're looking at it, you're like, yeah, this is right, and then you get on, you're like, nope, that was wrong. And then you take it off and you try to do the same thing again. There we go. Okay, so now we have our ear wires. You know what, let me pause it real quick and I'm gonna grab my little rhinestones and let's just see what we have. All right, okay, guess what guys? I found some little pink ones that I think would look really cute in there. I'm using the GS Hypo Cement. I like never use these. All right, and then let's pull these out here. If I'm real careful, I can go ahead and try it on. As long as I'm real careful. Same size. It's hard to tell. Oops. I think is that too big? No, this should be fine. Those are the same size? I don't even know. So, I can't even tell you where or when I got all of these. I mean, it's been so long. I think it's one of the first things I ever bought was just like, I just bought a bunch of them because I'm like, I'm just gonna stick them on everything. And then I literally hardly did anything with them. And then I did get some from Wendy as well. So I have those. I added those to my collection, and I know she used to use them a lot more often than I did, than I do, I should say. All right, so that should be good. The only thing I have a problem with is getting this little needle back inside here. It's always such an issue. Even with my glasses on, I literally cannot see, and it's just kind of like a guessing game until I get it. There we go. Oh my goodness, that was rough. All right, I am gonna clean up my mess. I'm gonna let this dry for just a little bit, and I will try them out for you. I'll be right back. Okay, I think the glue is dry enough, so let's go ahead and try these on, shall we? And let's see if this looked the way I thought I wanted it to look. Put the earrings on first. I already took off all my other jewelry. Well, maybe. The pressure of putting earrings on camera. Oh, I love that. You know what? I'm glad I put that tiny little rhinestone on there because it really does make a difference. All right, so let's put this one on. There we go. Goodness. Oh yeah, these are cute. Super, super cute. All right, now let's put the necklace on. Let's see how this turned out. Ooh, I can smell the glue. All right. Okay, perfect. So the little turquoise one lays shorter. So I'm getting that really fun layered look. And then this is what the rest of it looks like. I think it turned out really darling. Look at that, how cute that is. So colorful, so fun, nice and chunky. And then you have this little skinny little necklace here with it. And I think that gives it the perfect layered look. What do you guys think? Do you like it? If so, you might want to look into getting that Jessie James bead box because, man, there's some good stuff in there. If you do decide that you want it, there is a link there for you to sign up to get a subscription and use my link, use my promo code, and then that way you'll save $10 off your first month. If not, there is that same promo code there with a link that you can go shop at, and you know, maybe find some pieces. You may not find exactly what you're looking for because sometimes they're not like some of the other bead boxes where they put extras online, but they do sell the box itself online for like $80. So you get a subscription and you save some money, or you know what I mean? And sometimes watch, you know, if you're not ready to dive in, sign up to be on their email list or their text alerts, because they just did a promo. I don't know if it's still going on, but they just did a promo recently that if you sign up for like and prepay for like 3 or 6 months or something like that for the bead box, you can still use your coupon, but then you also get a $15 gift card. So, I mean, that's kind of nice, you know? So, you know, if you're not ready to take the plunge, it's okay. You know, wait until you see something cool come through, but do go and sign up to get their emails or their text alerts or both. I get both. I want to make sure I'm not going to miss out on anything. So anyway, much love to you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. And I think that I'm almost done with that box. Like, I don't know, aside of making earrings out of those really pretty shells, which I may just include that in with some of my, when I go through my stash again and do like a big, I'm going to bead with my stash. I'll probably use them at that point. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. They're getting shorter and shorter, it seems, as the sun is rising later. So enjoy your days, you guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.